Oh, you're muted still.
Ready? Got me? All right. Just love the way we came out. You always, as a coach, you worry about this game because you're afraid your play. I mean, we were able to change all their travel plans with the 12 noon time so we could get them out of here today. And you worry about them mentally already having left the building, them and Elvis. And so you worry about that. But, you know, they were here. They focused. We came out. And just really proud of the way they came out and you know, set a tone early. Lisa Canane, unbelievable. You know, again, the way she's shooting the three and the other things she does. And then I'm just really proud of Kai Crutchfield. She filled up a stat sheet today, and that's what I've been trying to get through to her, that she's capable of doing that. 3 assists, no turnovers. Had a couple of steals, had 5 rebounds, hit 3 out of 4 threes. I mean, just all around great game. And, you know, the shot ain't going to go 3 for 4, 75% from 3 every day. But she still can rebound, take care of the ball, create turnovers. I mean, again, just phenomenal job. So I'm really excited for her, and hopefully that trend will continue. And, you know, Raina Perez, 6 assists, 2 turnovers. Just so thankful and blessed to have her here. Again, just kind of got lucky on that one, getting her here. So just, again, though, great team effort.
Justin, go ahead.
Hey, Coach, congrats on the win this afternoon.
Thanks, Justin.
You know, quick start for you guys, taking a 30-point lead into halftime. Do you feel like this was the most complete game you guys have played this season thus far on both the offensive and defensive ends through 4 quarters?
Yeah, probably for 4 quarters. Yes. You know, we still, the fourth quarter, you know, I'd still like to see our young players, when they get in there, not have any drop off. And I thought they did better today. You know, I thought they were more under control, weren't forcing things. You know, let's face it, when you got a lead and you get in there as a freshman, you want to jack a shot up. You know, I want to score and show coach what I can do. And they don't understand what coach really wants to see is you help make the team better. And whether that's rebounding, defending, you know, setting teammates up, whatever. And so I thought we had some people that did a much better job of that today.
I've got a follow-up for you. You guys, at one point in the second quarter, it looked like you guys were shooting close to 75% from the perimeter, and that slowed down a little bit in the second half. But 5 players, you know, knocked down a 3 today. What does that do for your offense in terms of opening up the court when you've got so many perimeter shooting threats?
Yeah, you know, in our 4-out 1-in system, I really in the past have not worried about whether the 5 can shoot the 3. You know, I want them to be the person on the block that we're working around and that we're working inside out through. But man, it's not a 7-5 player that can shoot the 3. I mean, that just makes it really tough to prepare. You know, when we're preparing for an opponent, if their post players can shoot the 3, it changes everything. It changes the way you defend, pick on the ball, and how much you can help on the guards and that sort of thing. So when you've got Kayla Jones and Elisa Canane both out there knocking down 3s, and then you can bring in, you know, Jada Boyd and Camille Hobby that can also shoot the 3, and Ellie Suppin, you know, can shoot the 3 at the 4. So we got kids that will spread you out, and that's nice. You know, my fault probably. We did a couple of times, I think, had a little trouble recognizing whether they were in man or zone, and maybe didn't handle that as well. We had shot clock running down and had to throw up shots. But for the most part, you're right. I thought it was pretty good 4 quarters. And, you know, like I said, proud of the way they were. It's nice to send them home off a win like that, for sure.
Thank you, Coach. Happy holidays.
Thanks. You too.
Daniel, go ahead.
Hey, Coach, congrats on the win. I'm sure there's not too much to complain about after a 31-point win, but one thing that did kind of jump out was that there was twice as many turnovers in the second half than in the first. To be fair, it's probably at the point where the game was pretty much put away, but how much of a concern is that for you? Or do you feel like it's something that's just going to go away with time and experience?
All right. And who is this, Scrooge, asking that question? I'm sorry. I didn't catch that. Nah, I don't blame you, man. Look at all those turnovers. We had 18 turnovers and only 15 assists. So I got to agree with you. I appreciate you screwing my holidays. Okay. Now I'm going to sit at home thinking, man, we can't take care of the ball. So thank you for bringing that up. I'd kind of overlooked that. But yeah, we had 6 turnovers at halftime. I think it was 9 assists, 6 turnovers. So the second half, we had 6 assists and what did that be? 12 turnovers. So you're right. That's pretty bad. So I don't know. We may practice real quick now. I may bring them back. So now again, you're right. We got to, and I tell this team, we're built to make shots, but if we turn the ball over, we're wasting that strength that we have if we don't get shots. So yeah, good point. We'll break all those down and try to figure out how we can clean it up. So again, thanks for doing that to me.
Corey, you can go ahead.
Good job, Daniel. Coach, I wanted to ask you. I know you spoke specifically about Kai earlier, but just your thoughts on her getting this type of game out of the way. Obviously, she wants to be able to have these types of games constantly, but getting that confidence before the break that now she can go into that Georgia Tech game. I mean, 11 days from now with a little more confidence than she's had over the last few.
Yeah. And I'll be the first to admit I'm hard on Kai. My expectations for Kai are through the roof and in everything she does. I just think she's blessed. And, the bad thing about being blessed is now your expectations are really high. And so, I hold her to a different standard sometimes, and I know it's hard on her, but like I said, proud of her today, and we need her to be active. We need her. And you know what, folks, you go back and look at the film, whatever. I mean, look at her whole career. When the shot clock's running down or the quarter is ending, Kai knocks the shot down. I mean, it's ridiculous. Okay. If the shot clock's running down, she's going to make a 3 with somebody in her face. Again, it's a nice luxury to have that in your back pocket, but yeah, it's good to get her rolling and get her confidence going. When she puts arch on her shot, she shoots it really, really well. And so I'm constantly on her about that, but and then just being active. So going and getting rebounds, getting a couple of steals, that's the best Christmas gift I could have got. So I'll be smiling. So even if Daniel is trying to rain on my parade, I'm going to still enjoy it.
You got 12 minutes out of Jada today, a little bit more active than she was in the last game. How good was it to see her get, the 6 points, 9 rebounds in this game before you get to the holiday break as well?
Yeah, she can do some things nobody else on our team can. When she goes up and gets a rebound, it's pretty special. So for her to get 9 rebounds in 12 minutes is pretty good. She's knocking down her free throws. I rebounded for her yesterday at practice, and I think that was the key. I think I inspired her. So her free throws are looking good. Still got to cut out the turnovers. Just seems like they find her. Whether I don't know whether it's an offensive foul or whatever it might be. Seems like she gets some turnovers. So but again, yes, it's good to get her feet wet a little bit more and go home, come back ready to go as we jump into all ACC play from here on out.
Thanks, Wes, and enjoy the break.
Thanks. You too.
Casey, go ahead.
Hi, Coach. Congratulations on the win. Unfortunately, Corey stole my Christmas spirit and both of my questions. But so I'll go ahead and just ask you, since your ladies are taking off today, and you just mentioned it's going to be full ACC play as soon as when they come back. What has been your message to them, and kind of how to go about break and to be smart and whatnot? How are you going to go about this?
Yeah, staying safe. I told them try to stay away from the big family gatherings, with 50 people or something. Try to keep it to your immediate family and be conscious of spacing and mask and all those things. And even when we come back, they're going to get tested immediately, and we need them to quarantine during that period just to make sure they're all okay and that we don't get something started there. So, yeah, it's a tough time, when, they haven't seen their families in a while, some of them. And, it's been, you know what they've been through. You know, they've been through a lot emotionally and everything else, and social issues and COVID issues and me breathing down their neck. Okay. They're ready to get out of here, I'm sure, even though, like I said, I'm impressed with the way they came out today and took care of business. So, yeah, just hope that everybody will be smart and we can keep playing basketball. That's for sure.
Thank you.
Thank you.
All right. Do we have any last questions for Coach?